Now, Racing Man is going for 3 wins in a row. He has really struck form, winning his last 2 races over 1,400 metres here at Ipoh. Same track, same distance again this weekend. Goes around in the last chance handicap. The runner-up was Jackpot. They both clash again this weekend in race 1. Let's have a look at the replay. Claim being called upon out wider, so was Gold Coast Captain. 200 to go. Racing Man, Prince Islander. Racing Man goes to the lead now from Prince Islander. Then Claim Jackpot finishing on down the outside, but Racing Man's going to make it 2 in a row, and Racing Man goes on to win the first. Jackpot gets up to run second. Third might be Prince Islander from... Now this is Mayweather, working on the sand, stretching out nicely, gradually working his way back to some better form is Mayweather, and coming off a recent second here at Ipoh over 1,200 metres, and will be stepping up to 1,400 this weekend. Has won at the track and journey before, and that is Mayweather, who goes around in the second race, that is the season enter handicap, and will be ridden by M. Yusri. Now, Bukit Bintang is going for 2 wins in a row. He's coming off a last start winning effort there at the last meeting, over 1,400 metres in soft going. He goes around in race 2, the season enter handicap, and once again Jackson Lowe takes the ride. Let's have a look at Bukit Bintang, winning here on the 19th of November. Metres left to go. Put up 4.5 lengths on Marini Waltz, and then came Don't Call Me Uncle. Bukit Bintang's working home okay as well. Rainbow Easy starting to tippy toe inside the last 200. Here's Bukit Bintang and Don't Call Me Uncle. They're closing off nicely, these 2 runners. They've got to Rainbow Easy, and Bukit Bintang shoots to the lead. Look at Jetstar Eagle. He's flying home at the end. Bukit Bintang hangs on though. Bukit Bintang from Jetstar Eagle, who got very close to the eventual winner. Don't Call Me Uncle was there for third. Now the stablemates working together. Whisper in the Wind is working alongside of Magical 10. Now Whisper in the Wind is coming off a recent victory here at Ipoh. That was back on the 8th of October. Last start couldn't handle the Penang mud and was always well back in the run, but go on its previous winning effort, and should go close in the course limit handicap, which is race number 3. Whisper in the Wind will be ridden by apprentice Casey Wong. Another recent winner is Kwanten Hill, who was successful here back on the 1st of October. Looking quite sharp on the sand on Tuesday morning was Kwanten Hill. Last start he was a beaten favourite behind Alien. Give him another chance this weekend, and Kwanten Hill goes around in the course limit handicap. That's race number 3. Apprentice M. Sathia will take the ride and draws barrier 6. That is Kwanten Hill. Now this is the 5-year-old mare, Hello Sayang, just given an easy time of it there on the sand, going through her paces, and she's coming off 2 fourths in a row, and the most recent was over 1,200 metres behind Chillsworth Freddy here at the last meeting. Hello Sayang, she's had the 21 starts overall for 5 wins, steps up to the 1,600 metres for the first time on Saturday, and she'll be going around in race number 4, the race to the finish handicap. Apprentice Casey Wong to take the ride. My Goodness was impressive on a debut, winning back on the 13th of November, and was backed into favourite that day, defeating Multi-Blue Rancho. My Goodness looking quite well there on the grass on Tuesday, and trained by Peter Lee. My Goodness will be ridden on the weekend by Zed Carreel at start number 2, and going for 2 from 2. My Goodness has a very good chance there in race 4. Here comes Thunder going through his paces there on the sand with his trainer KF Wong aboard. Here comes Thunder, will carry the bottom weight in the 4th race of the day, to be ridden by HK Cheng. has never won over the mile, plus he is a slight query at Class 4 nowadays. Here Comes Thunder, but who knows, he may win at odds there on the weekend. That's Here Comes Thunder, and it goes around in the race to the finish handicap. We go back to an 1800 metre contest here at the last meeting. The race was taken out by Pisces Jet, defeating Glory Age and also Carbon Copy. Those three horses will be up against one another again this weekend, and they'll be going around in race 4 on Saturday. Let's have a look at that race, which was won by Pisces Jet. Winding up down the outside. Pisces Jet goes to the lead, but down the outside, Glory Age and Carbon Copy. They're both closing off fast, and then Super Crown. Pisces Jet in front. There's no gas in the tank. Glory Age is coming at the leader, Pisces Jet, but Pisces Jet too good. Pisces Jet wins by just on a length over Glory Age and third Carbon Copy. Then Super Crown, followed by Nana with... Now we've got Luck Success working up on the outside of stablemate Avanti, both on the grass. Luck Success coming off 2 seconds in a row behind a couple of informed types, including the Omega Man and also Pisces Star. And he's set to clash with Pisces Star once again over 1600 metres. He's won 3 races over that journey, Luck Success, and he's looking to be knocking on the door once again for another future victory. And he was working up okay outside of stablemate Avanti there on Tuesday morning. And Luck Success goes around in race 5 and will be ridden by the apprentice S.U. Lim. Going back to the trial on Tuesday morning, we'll have a look at the grey horse here. This is Right Timing, who's coming off a last start 4th to Pisces Star. He looks a lightweight chance there in the 5th on Saturday. That's Right Timing, the deepest runner, and on this occasion he was ridden by TM1. This is Right Timing winning the trial. Narrowly. They're all lining up to have a crack at it. Through on the inside, coming late, Super Crown, and also Messi's got the late split, and now Messi draws up alongside of Intention to take over. Right Timing's on the outside. Right Timing over the top gets the cash. Right Timing, it's very close for the minors between Messi and Intention. Now, Pisces Star is currently racing in career best form and will be going for 5 wins in a row. We'll have a look at his last start winning performance. This was at the last meeting, the 19th of November. The runner-up, Luck Success, the 3rd horse, Crazy Club, and the 4th place getter there was Right Timing. They're all engaged in race number 5 as we have a look at that replay from the last victory of Pisces Star. Success, and they were followed by 10 Cents Winner, but Pisces Star, he looks home in the last. Here's 4 in a row coming up for Pisces Star, and a winning double for D'Souza. Pisces Star too good again. Pisces Star first, tight for the minors, Luck Success or Crazy Club, and then came Right Timing, Allied Marine, Fortunique, and 10 Cents. Multi-Blue Rancho working on the sand. This horse working up to his first career win after 3 race starts, and was placed at his most recent start behind My Goodness, finishing a length and a half from the winner. Multi-Blue Rancho was taken out by his race rider KT Cheng there on Tuesday morning, and looks a very good chance of breaking through in race number 7. That's the finishing touches stakes, and he draws barrier 4. That is Multi-Blue Rancho. Let's go back to the performance of Symbolic Gesture, who was runner-up on this occasion to Sugar Baby here at the last meeting. Symbolic Gesture, 3 race starts. This was perhaps its best run to date. That's it in the yellow colours, working home nicely behind stablemate and eventual winner, and that was Sugar Baby. Let's have a look at that performance. Symbolic Gesture running second last start. Star, Sugar Baby clear, Symbolic Gesture trying hard from Torquay, but Sugar Baby, she's home in the premium race today, Sugar Baby, and the filly too good for them. Sugar Baby has won the prize, second Symbolic Gesture, third was Torquay, 4th a close go between Wellington Hammer and also Eclipse. Now let's have a look at the stablemates working alongside of one another. That's Luck Dragon, who is on the outside of stablemate Jack Win. Luck Dragon, of course, the most consistent performer, and the horse going around in race number 8 this week, the Grand Finale Stakes, and to be ridden by SULM. That's Luck Dragon working up on the outside of Jack Win. Now this is Are Antilia going through his paces there on the weekend, ridden by his race rider KT Cheng. This horse has really dropped down in the ratings. At one point during his 5-year-old career, he did peak at 83 points. He's now down to 36, and he is really underclass around these days, Are Antilia. And over 1,800 metres, he has been successful over that journey before, and he'll be one of the chances in the Grand Finale Handicap. That is Are Antilia. Now Jetstar Eagle, working on the sand, is coming off a fast finishing second to Bukit Bintang last start when the money was on. He was backed into favourite that day. That was back on the 19th of November. He was looking quite sharp and stretching out nicely there, Jetstar Eagle. He steps up to the 1,800 metres this time around. He's had the one try without success over 1,800 metres, but he can improve on his last start effort, and that is Jetstar Eagle, prepared by Evelyn Seat, and this weekend will be ridden by M. Yusri, draws barrier 10. The last start winner, Tilsworth Freddy, going through his paces on the sand. Tilsworth Freddy coming off that last start winning effort over 1,200 metres in soft going. Over 1,200, he's got a very good record. He's had 5 victories from 14 tries at the journey. Will be carrying 5.5 kilos more on this occasion, and Jackson Lowe will take the ride aboard Tilsworth Freddy this weekend. He goes around in the last Port of Hull handicap, and that is race number 9. That's Tilsworth Freddy. This is I'm a Genius, who is working up on the inside of Von Schnitzel, so Von Schnitzel the outside, and I'm a Genius the inside, who is coming off a last start win, defeating stablemate Irrepressible here at the last meeting in soft going over 1,400, and drops back to the 1,200 metres this weekend to be ridden by M. Yusri, and that is I'm a Genius, working up on the inside of stablemate Von Schnitzel. Now this is Classic King, who is up in grade following his recent victory here at the track over 1,000 metres in soft going. He'll be stepping up to the 1,200 metres in race number 9 on Saturday. That's Classic King on this occasion, and he'll be ridden by CK Tan. He draws barrier 7 from the yard of Peter Lee, and that is the chestnut performer Classic King. Another horse which is rising in grade this weekend is the Thinker, following his 1,000 metre victory in soft going last start, and that is the Thinker working up on the outside of stablemate Excellent Gull, and the Thinker has won 5 from 49 overall, has won at class 4 level before, and looks another big test for him this weekend as the Thinker goes around in race number 9, and he'll be ridden on the weekend by HK Cheng and draws barrier 12. Now this horse is Washington Bay. He drops back to grade 5 company this time around, and once again over 1,200 metres. Form has probably been below his best, but is capable of improvement there, Washington Bay, from the yard of Evelyn Seed, and HS Gill will take the ride there on Saturday. Draws barrier 1, that is Washington Bay. Now this is Flutes, a last start winner, going back to the 12th of November when he was heavily supported that day, and he duly saluted, and he won quite well, winning by 2.5 lengths. So he remains in class 5 company. Flutes looking quite strong there on the sand, trained by Kevin Coetzee, and Flutes will be ridden by HK Cheng, draws barrier 3, that is Flutes. Don't forget this, worked on the sand on Tuesday, and this horse has shown a bit of promise in 6 race starts to date, coming off a recent second to Flutes 2 runs ago, and failed to back up 7 days later. But go on its previous form, hasn't been far away. Don't forget this, from the yard of PK Leong, to be ridden by KT Cheng, draws barrier 7 in race 11. The fixtures Rapper Handicap, and that is Don't Forget This. Now this horse has been in very good form this season. I speak of Audacious. He's won 3 times during the calendar year, and 7 from 42 overall, taken out by his race rider Saddam there on Tuesday morning. Dropping back in grade this week, and dropping back to the 1200 metres also, and Audacious looks a very good chance. He'll have to contend with the wide barrier draw, however, as he goes around in race number 11, the Happy Holidays Handicap. He draws barrier 13. That is Audacious. Now this horse is Warlord from the yard of Stephen Cook. Wasn't disgraced here in his first local performance over the straight course, 1100 metres, when he finished about 3.5 lengths away from the eventual winner, Anak Warrior. Warlord also goes around in the Happy Holidays Handicap, and Casey Wong will take the right. He draws barrier 3. He'll be second up this weekend, so look for improvement there from Warlord. Stablemates working on the sand. Big Lightning is carrying the 24 saddle cloth, working up outside of D Creator. And Big Lightning goes around in race number 13, the Sayonara Stakes, and was back in form last start. Closed off very well behind Pisces Star, running second, and was beaten 2.5 lengths back on the 13th of November. He'll be looking to go one better. Back to the 1,000 metres this weekend. That's Big Lightning, and he'll be ridden by the apprentice S.U. Lim. He draws barrier 2.